In this video, we will show how to use the Prompt Quick Quote tool and how easily it can integrate with your system of record. From within Prompt, go to Products Quick Quote to create a new quote. Then, click the New Quote button. To save time, we will use an existing quote as an example. First, select your customer's name. This information comes from your customer list within CargoWise. Next, select your rate. You can type either one-off quote or client rate. So what's the difference? The difference is where the information goes within CargoWise. In both cases, the rates will go to Manage, Tariffs, and Rates. One-off quotes will appear as one-off quotes, while client rates will appear as client rates. Next, you can select your Incoterm and provide a customer reference number or name. Requester details may be added if needed. Your customer due date is required. This is the date the quote is due to your customer. The effective date and quote end date show how long the quote is valid. These can be set as default timeframes in the administration section within Prompt. Next, you have the option of selecting the service level, but entering the mode is required. Now, select your origin and destination. In this example, we are going from London's Heathrow Airport to O'Hare Airport in Chicago. If we have multiple trade pairs, we can add them here. If there are multiple legs, we can include them as well. For example, if there is a road leg from Chicago to Milwaukee, you could add it here. This is covered in another video on our YouTube channel. Next, we enter our commodity. If there are any conditional charges, we have the option to enter them here. In this case, it's an air quote, so both a dimension and a weight are required. When we are done, we click Submit. Once Submit is clicked, the Copilot screen appears. From here, we can select the selection rules. The selection rules decide which carrier will show by default. Since cost is most important, we can assume that American Airlines is the least expensive, and we will show you that in a minute. We can change the Incoterms if needed, and we can filter to see only preferred carriers. Next, we have the markup rules. The markup rules can be set by charge code type within CargoWise. In this case, our freight rates have a percentage markup of 10%. Origin charges have a numerical markup, which is the rate plus an amount of $100. Our destination charges are a fixed fee of $100. Let's see what that looks like. To do that, we just click on the line. When clicked, we can see all the carriers that have an applicable cost for this route. In this case, United, Delta, and American. American is highlighted because it's the least expensive. We can see our freight has been increased by 10%, our origin charges have been increased by $100, and our destination charges have a flat fee of $100. We can also edit any of the charges on the fly here. In addition, we can hit the Add Charge button if we need to add any charges. When we do this, we will get our list of charges from CargoWise. We can pick one by filtering by code or by name. In this case, we sorted by the word hand and can see all of our handling charges. Select one, hit Use Selected, and then we need to select our unit of measure. In this case, house bill. We can enter a cost, a margin, or a sell rate. Let's make a $75 sell rate and a quantity of 1. The system will let us know if we make any errors or forget anything. Now we can apply Selected. Next, our quote appears. Multiple quote templates can be made available. We can then share our quote either internally or externally for acceptance. Once our quote is sent, it will show with the status of sent. There is a complete check and balance system available if desired. Once accepted, the quote will now show as accepted inside of Prompt, and the information can instantly be seen within CargoWise. The quote can now be viewed as a one-off quote within CargoWise. A few key things to check on the quote are the start and end dates, the weight that has come over, and all of the quote charges that have been transferred as well. Next, let's take a look at a client rate. It works in exactly the same way. In this case, we have a client rate going from Heathrow Airport, but this time to JFK. We follow the same steps and hit Submit. We then send this quote either internally or to the client for approval. The approver will receive an email similar to this. They can view the quote, approve it, and then submit. Once it's been uploaded, it will be a client rate for Prestige Worldwide. Let's go look at that inside CargoWise. Inside CargoWise, we go to Client Rates, find our client, and now we can see our client rate from Heathrow to JFK on United Airlines. We will see our fuel, peak season, and freight charges. We'll also see our origin and destination charges. It looks like we have some more here already, but here is Heathrow to JFK. Notice these are just for air, and here we can see the destination charges. Thank you for your time. For more videos on quoting and other prompt products, please visit our YouTube page. If you have any other questions or if you would like a more detailed demonstration, please contact us at prompt.global.